everyone, thank you so much for coming to my channel. I have seen this sun safety kit from Sephora everywhere. Everyone's raving about it. They're super excited. I, however, am not buying it, and I'm going to bring you through the reasons why. So for starters, this kit is $39, which is not bad for the amount of product that you get and all the things that you get to try. However, at $39, I feel like you can pick out 1 or 2 full-size items, if not more, that are already in this kit and have it last for much longer than if you just buy this set. If you're gonna buy it, just make sure you're actually going to use all of the different products and you're not just buying it because you see 1 or 2 things that you like or are interested in trying, because at that price, again, you can just go buy the full-sized item and it'll be cheaper and you get a lot more product. I do think it's really great though that they are giving back money from the sales of this kit. They're giving away $25 to the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center with a minimum donation of $700,000. I think that's awesome, and I wish that not only would they do that on this set, but also any of the full-size products within the set. If you have not tried a lot of sunscreens and you're looking to get into it, this could be a really great set, but I don't think that for the average beauty lover, I just feel like a lot of us have already tried these and it's not necessarily worth the money for us. You also don't necessarily get to pick the SPF that you're getting. Some people like 30, some people like 80, you know, it's a wide range, and some people get more burnt than others. Some people want less coverage than others. It really just depends. You can't pick different SPFs. You can't pick different finishes. Like, for example, Super Goop, they're probably one of the most popular sunscreen brands out there right now. They have amazing sunscreens, and the one that comes in this kit is the Unseen screen, which is really great. I love that. I recommend it, but you don't get to try the Glow screen or any of their newer products. If you want the Unseen screen, I would just go buy the full-size Unseen screen. A, because I've already tried it and I know I like it, and B, at that price, the full bottle is less expensive than the kit. With a lot of these products, sunscreens in general and all these brands have been really great in coming out with smaller sizes as well, so you don't necessarily need to get a kit to get a tester size. These types of kits are really only good if you're actually interested in the majority of the products. If you have sensitive skin, I would really urge you to be careful with this set, because at least for me and my sensitive skin, a lot of different face sunscreen burn my eyes like no other. They feel like knives jabbing into my face. So although a lot of these could be great sunscreens, that doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna work for sensitive skin. I can guarantee you like half, if not more, of these would make my eyes burn. Pretty much 90% of sunscreens that I've ever tried in my entire life make my eyes burn. So just based on that factor, I don't think that this kit is gonna miraculously not burn my eyes. Like, there's gonna be products in here that don't agree with my skin. But let me bring you through each individual product, whether I've used it or not, what I think about it, if I'm even interested in it, and you can really see my entire opinion on the set. So first, you get 0.67 fluid ounces of the Biosense Squalene and Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. Not that SPF 30 is bad or not good, but I feel like a lot of people, especially over the summer months coming up, prefer a little bit higher of coverage. 30 is like the bare minimum that you should be using. You should always be using at least 30 or above. So like if I go to the beach or something, or on a really, really sunny day in July or August, I'm pretty much always wearing more than 30, absolutely. And at the size, this is actually one of the bigger products. I mean, it definitely looks small in the bundle, but this is one of the bigger products that you get with this bundle. And it does say sheer, so you're not gonna get a white cast or anything, so that's nice. I've never used this sunscreen, so I can't comment on whether it's good or bad. I do know Biosense products are really, really good from what I've used in the past. They're also really, really expensive. So I would say this may be a product that would be good, but I'm not personally interested in it at this moment because of that SPF 30 caveat. I'd rather it be higher. But that one's at least promising. You also get 0.24 ounces or 7 milliliters of the Dermalogica Dynamic Skin Recovery SPF 50. So thank God this one's actually higher in SPF. It's 50, which is kind of like my baseline, at least for the summer, and if I'm gonna be outside all day. However, you don't get a lot of it at all. So this is one of the ones on the end. They're showing in the picture all the bigger ones are in the middle, and then it peters out to the smaller ones at the ends. This is third in from the end. So yeah, you don't get a lot. Next up is the Dr. Jart Cica Pear Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment SPF 30, and you get 0.33 ounces of that. I actually already have this and I already use it. A lot of people use it because it's green and it kind of neutralizes the reddish tones or pinkish tones in your face if you have like a red face or maybe rosacea or something like that. I like it. I do think it calms some redness down. It is really thick though, and it makes my nose look really dry for some reason. So I like it. I would not necessarily purchase it again. It's not a holy grail for me. It doesn't burn my eyes though, but it does also leave a little bit of a lighter tint on your face. I wouldn't even say that it's a white cast like other sunscreens. It just leaves a little bit of a tint, again, because it's trying to get rid of that redness. So I think it's an okay product. I don't think it's a fantastic product from what I've used. It's been around for a while and you can find good sales on this almost anywhere. Like I got mine at Marshall's and I got 4 products for $20. Also, if you go to YesStyle, you can get it for cheaper. There's just a lot of sales on it and a lot of deals that you can find since it's been out for a good amount of time now. So I wouldn't say like getting it in this small size, if you really, really want to try it, is the only way to try it out. There's definitely other options that you can find on the internet. All right, next up is 0.3 ounces of the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Sunscreen SPF 50. So I like the SPF level there. However, I hate Glow Recipe. I have made other videos on this. I have talked about this before. I have never liked one Glow Recipe product. I think that most of it that I've tried at least has always been a little bit scammy. It's more so about the packaging and the scent and everything, and not so much about the actual product functioning. I know a lot of people love the niacinamide drops because they say it makes their skin really, really dewy and fresh and nice. I thought it was sticky, to be honest, and my makeup just did not blend well on top of it. So I don't like any Glow Recipe product. Even if I bought this set, I probably would not use that one product just because I know I don't like the brand. Next up, you get the Innisfree Daily UV Defense Sunscreen Broad Spectrum. I can't even say it. Oh my God. Okay. Innisfree Daily UV Defense Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 36. Okay, that's a long name, and you get 0.33 ounces. Innisfree is another one of those brands that you can regularly find on sale either at Marshall's, and they always have cheaper prices on YesStyle. Any Korean skincare brand, before you buy it from Sephora, go check it out on YesStyle and see if you can get a better deal, because 9.99 times out of 10 you can. All right, next up we have the Isle of Paradise Self-Tanning Drops, and you get 0.14 fluid ounces. I don't think that this is a bad product, but it's not a sunscreen, so I can't say anything in that realm because, again, it's not a sunscreen. It's not going to be sun protecting. It's to give yourself a nice tan so you don't have to go out into the sun and tan. I can tell you, though, you can often get free samples of these all the time, pretty much. Like, I think I have 3 Isle of Paradise samples already, and they're just as big as the one that is in this kit. Since I already have it, I don't need to buy another one, and I'm telling you, there are free samples all the time. I don't even know how I got so many free samples. I don't get PR or anything. It's not like people send me stuff, but I buy things and then they always just come with free samples of Isle of Paradise. So if you really, really want to try this, but you haven't tried it before, or you're not so sure about self-tanning or whatever it may be, you can probably get these drops in a free sample anyways, and you don't have to pay for it. Next up, you get 50 milliliters or 1.7 fluid ounces of the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream in SPF 30. I have used this before and I absolutely hate it. I don't feel like it moisturizes really. It smells heavily of sunscreen and it burns my eyes. So like all 3 right there is just a no, no, no. Scent is really overpowering and I just really didn't like it. It was greasy. It didn't sink into the skin and I don't recommend it. And this is the biggest one that you get, it looks like. So I don't really like that. Like I want one of the big ones to be the ones that I really, really like, you know, and the Kiehl's just isn't it. All right, up next we have 1 fluid ounce of the Dr. Gross All Physical Lightweight Wrinkle Defense. Why are these names so long? Oh my God. Okay, Dr. Gross All Physical Lightweight Wrinkle Defense Broad Spectrum Sunscreen SPF 30. SPF 30, once again, you do get a bigger size of this. I haven't tried this. It says lightweight and it says wrinkle defense, so that's nice. I just don't know that I am particularly interested in this. I haven't heard much about it. I don't have a strong desire to try it, so I would try it if I had it, but it's not something that I'm like, ooh, I have to go out and buy that. So again, this is just like a nah, here or there for me. Up next, we have the Clinique Pepstart Daily UV Protector Broad Spectrum SPF 50. And you get 1 fluid ounce of that. Look, Clinique, the only thing I really honestly love from Clinique is the cleansing balm. Their cleansing balm is the bomb. It's the only thing that really removes my eye makeup that I've ever found, besides straight up oil. But as far as like an actual product goes, everything else from Clinique I have not necessarily liked. I feel like a lot of their skincare can be really, really bad for your skin. It can have a lot of alcohol in it. I've never tried this specific sunscreen, but as a brand in general, I don't gravitate towards Clinique because I know a lot of their products can be very, very harsh on the skin. Again, something that if I had, I would try it and use it, but I wouldn't necessarily seek it out and be like, oh, I really need to try this. Up next, we have 0.33 ounces of the Lancome UV Expert Aqua Gel Defense Sunscreen Primer and Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF. This one I would definitely be interested in trying. Lancome has really, really great facial products like skincare, face lotion, etc. So yeah, I would try this. I'm not drawn to it where I feel like I need it, but I would definitely be interested in trying it. However, you only get 0.33 ounces. So that's really like the first thing on the list. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'd actually be interested in that. And it's only 0.33 ounces. Like, what is that? Like, 1 use, 1.5 uses. I don't know. Like, it's just not a lot. Apparently you're supposed to use 2 full fingers worth of sunscreen for your face. So I don't even know if you would get 2 full fingers worth, if that would even be a full face worth of sunscreen. I don't know. But that and the Biosense one really so far are the only ones that I'm like, okay, that could be interesting. That like piqued my interest. But again, you just get such a little amount of it. It's like it's not even worth it. All right, up next, you get the Shiseido Ultimate Sun Protector Lotion SPF 50. And this you get 0.23 ounces of. That's like nothing. 0.23 of an ounce. That is just insane to me because you really don't get any product. I don't know that that would fully cover your face. And Shiseido sunscreens I see on sale at Marshall's all the time. Like, even the ones that are popular I see on sale, and you can get a full size there for like 20 bucks. So for me, again, I'd rather just go buy the full size when I know I can get a lot more product, and that one full size is still cheaper than this kit. Up next, oh my God, these just keep getting less and less. Up next, you get 0.17 fluid ounces of the Sunday Riley Lighthearted SPF 30 sunscreen. This is, I don't know. I don't know about Sunday Riley. I made a video talking about this in the past where they had a big scam that came out, basically a big scandal. They were paying for reviews on Sephora and how you can't really trust anything that people say about Sunday Riley products, again, because they're probably bought or paid for. So I don't know. I'm just always really weary of Sunday Riley products because they're so expensive, and because that scandal came out. Not that I'm like holding it against them where I'm like, oh, they're so unethical, I can't buy from them. It's not really about that. It's just like I want to know other people's reviews and if it's a good product before I buy it. And their products are really, really, really expensive. So if I'm going to buy something for that much money, I want to read the reviews and I want to know if it's a good product or not. And with Sunday Riley, you can't trust the reviews, and it's so expensive. I cannot see myself dropping that kind of money. Next up, you get half an ounce of the Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen SPF 40. I love Super Goop. I've tried the glow screen and the unseen screen. It doesn't bother my eyes. I think it's a really great product. The unseen screen is almost like a primer, like it blurs my skin a little bit. I don't know if it's meant to do that or not, but it does for me. It feels more like a skincare product than a sunscreen to me because it doesn't smell like sunscreen. It's not greasy. It's honestly the most pleasant experience I've ever had with a sunscreen, specifically for the face. That being said, again, they have multiple different sizes of these Super Goop sunscreens, both on Sephora, on their website. You can go in that little mini section in Sephora when you check out and find even smaller versions, and you can easily get a good size product from Super Goop for under the $39 that this kit is. If you want to buy something for around $39 from Super Goop, you can just go get the mega big size, the biggest size they have of that product, and I think it's like $44. So in my opinion, if you want to try all the different Super Goop products, they do have a set where you can try 3 different ones. But also, again, I just would go buy the actual Super Goop product in a fuller size. And that would be less expensive than this kit put together. And again, you only get half an ounce. All right, up next, you get 0.23 ounces, so another small amount of the Fenty Skin Hydra Visor Invisible Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Sunscreen. I have not used this. I don't really know anything about Fenty skincare except that people say it's not very good. It's not something that I'm drawn to or that I'm like, oh, I must go get it, because it's a celebrity brand. And yes, I love Rihanna just like everyone else does, but I wouldn't say that celebrity brands are necessarily the forefront of sunscreen and skincare and that type of more scientific product. I mean, I'm sure it works. I'm sure it does have SPF in it. I'm just not automatically drawn to that type of product. Sunscreen, SPF, skincare, like actually scientific formulas and stuff. It's just like, I wouldn't necessarily go to Fenty for that. So would I use this if I had it? Sure. But do I feel the need to go buy it? No. And the last one is K-Skin IO Glow Face Lotion SPF 45, and you get 0.34 ounces of that. I've never heard of this brand before. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I'm interested or not interested. I'm just kind of like meh about it. And 45 is good. I like the SPF number. I just haven't really heard anything about this brand. I wouldn't go buy a full size because I haven't heard like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Oh, you have to try this. I just don't really know anything about it. So overall, I think that was like 2 products that I was like, okay, I'd try that. But like, that's not good enough to me to buy the entire set. Like, if I wanted the sunscreen, I would just go buy a Super Goop and call it a day, and it would still be cheaper than the entire kit, as I keep saying. Overall, that is a rundown of why I'm not going to buy this product, why I don't think it's necessarily worth the money, and even though it's great that they're donating to charity and they're promoting healthy skin and skincare and things like that, I think it should be cheaper. I really do. I think that it's not worth it for the money. I saw a lot of people online leaving reviews saying that they're expired. The products are expired and they can't use them anyways. So that's like not even worth anything there, especially with sunscreen when that will actually affect the product. Make sure you're checking to see that these samples aren't expired before you're putting them on your face and relying on them for sun protection. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed and found this very helpful. Let me know your comments down below, what you think about this, if you've gotten it, if you think the same thing as me, etc. Thank you so much again for being here, and I will see you in my next video.